Question 14. So, calculate the length of the side AB in the triangle below. So we want to know this missing length here. That's AB. Okay, this is classic, and I've said to you this lots of times. When you're doing your calculator paper, you need to be looking out for trigonometry, Pythagoras questions. So what we need to decide is which one of them it is. It's a right angle triangle, so it's either Pythag or trig. Okay, how do we know the difference? Well, I'm hoping that you're saying to yourself right now that trigonometry has an angle. Okay, so that's the one we're going to use because we've got this 41 here. Pythagoras is all three sides are involved. We have one unknown and we know the other two. Now that's not the case. We've only got one and we need to find one of the others. So it's trigonometry. Okay, so they're the little things to look out for. So let's go through. What do we need to write down for trigonometry? Well, we're going to use SOHCAHTOA to help us. So we need to choose which part of SOHCAHTOA we're going to use. So we're going to label the sides first. The hypotenuse is the longest. It's always opposite the right angle. Okay, so that one's the hypotenuse. Opposite is opposite the angle that we're given. So that one's O. So the third side is the adjacent. And that's the one that traps the two angles. So the right angle and the 41. Okay. Next step, decide which side are we not going to use. Now, people think that you're not going to need the unknown, but obviously we do need that one because that's the one we actually want to work out. So we don't need the opposite. So the two sides that we're working with are A and H. And the only part of SOHCAHTOA that has A and H in it is Ka. Next step, write out what that means. So C stands for cos. That's sine, that's tan. Okay, so it's whatever the name that's on your calculator. Okay. Cos equals A over H. So remember, the letter in the middle always goes on the top. Now we're going to substitute in what we know. Okay, cos, and the angle size always goes with cos, sine or tan. A is the side we don't know, and H we know is 13.8. Okay, now it's just a case of solving an equation. So to work this out, to get rid of this 13.8, we're going to multiply each side by 13.8. So we're going to multiply that by 13.8. So cos 41 times 13.8 is going to be the adjacent side. So this is where we use our calculator. So cos 41, make sure it's opened a bracket here, so you're going to have to close it. And you multiply it by 13.8. And I've got an answer there of 10. So the missing side is 10.41, and I've rounded it to one decimal place. If you put 10.41, that would be fine. If you put 10, that would also be fine.